Evie.
I'm Kathy.
I'm Ebony. So, what was your first impression of me?
Okay, my first impression. So I met Ebony when we were in college, and my first impression, I thought you were a nerd, but I thought you were like really happy because she was always studying. I mean, which is good, but like she had these glasses that she would wear that were really thick and small, and like, I mean, but like the one good thing about Ebony, besides, I mean, being a nerd isn't bad anyway, but one of the things I liked about her that made me like want to be friends with her was the fact that she was always smiling. Like, no matter, this is like her resting face. Like, it's always a smile. It's weird. It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life. I would be walking from like my dorm, and I would just see Ebony just walking and just smile. It was the weirdest thing, and it would be like raining, and she's still smiling. So, but it was great. So that was my first impression, that she's a nerdy, happy person.
I actually don't know what my first impression of you was. I'm trying to think when we actually like first started hanging out. So the question is, what was my first impression of you?
I feel like you kind of stalled at times.
Alright.
Really think back there.
I didn't think anything about me. Like, honestly, when I met her, I was like, I just don't care. I felt way different. No, I'm playing.
I think you're not playing. I think you're actually playing.
My first impression of Ebony was, I don't know. I just thought you were a really nice person. I mean, honestly,
she's lying. She didn't think anything of me.
She's another person, okay? There's a lot of people in this world, okay? And she's another person walking on the street.
So my first impression of you, Ify, so I didn't meet her like in person at first. Like, I met her kind of like over the phone because I couldn't figure out something on my iPad. So I knew Kathy first.
It was like your iPod.
No, it was my iPod.
Yeah.
So I couldn't figure out something, and I tried to ask you, and she was no help. So then she gave the phone to her little sister, and she was just amazing. Like, she just helped me so much, and I just thought to myself, this girl is a freaking genius. Like, she's a computer whiz.
Hold on. I wanted to explain what Ebony wanted. Ebony had her iPod, and she wanted to like put some music from a different computer onto it. So all I told her to do was download this program called like iDump or something like that, where like would dump the music from one like computer to like your iPod. And she was so amazed. And meanwhile, I'm sitting here thinking like, I'm a sophomore in high school. She's a college freshman. So it's just like, good luck.
My first impression of Kathy, I first met her at a party. It was like a frat party that we were at. And then,
oh no. No.
When I first met Kathy, my first impression was that she's such a party girl. Like, she was so sociable at this party that I first met her at, and she just looked like she was just having a really good time. And at first I was just like, is she here to just party, or is she here to like actually get a degree? But then, like, you know, as I got to know her, I realized she was like a really hard worker and everything, and like she's really smart. So, but that was my first impression.
What is your earliest memory of your friend? My earliest memory of Ebony, I don't even know if I'm allowed. I think Kathy's gonna get on me for this one, but Kathy and her then like best friend at the time were like, they had just a very tumultuous relationship. They were always fighting and stuff. And there's a point where there was an incident occurred, and Kathy was pretty much cutting her friend off. She was cutting her out for life. No. So. I really didn't like this friend. I just didn't think she was like appropriate for Kathy's like life, and I didn't like her very much. And so me and Ebony spent the day trying to like pretty much block this person out of Kathy's apartment. And I don't know, I ended up leaving for a little bit to go like, I think drop one of Kathy's friends off at his apartment. And by the time I came back, I left Ebony there and told Ebony, don't let Kathy's then best friend get into the apartment. We'll just call her Lisa. I was like, Kathy, Ebony, don't let Lisa get into the apartment. Because Kathy and her should not be friends. Like, let's help end this. I come back like 20 minutes later, and Lisa's in the apartment, in Kathy's bedroom, crying. And I hear them talking, and Ebony's just like, I tried so hard.
I really did try.
She didn't try that hard.
I mean, Lisa was very scary. Lisa is a scary woman. And I I just didn't want to deal with that. So, and I didn't have backup because she was gone. Like, who was gonna back me up?
Which, when I think about it now, honestly, everybody should have taken the guy home, and I should have just stayed. Cause yeah, Lisa was scared of me, so I should have stayed. But anyway, me and Ebony ended up sitting on the couch just talking. Because I'm telling you, that Lisa and Kathy were in their room for like 2 hours just talking. And so me and Ebony, and we knew each other like kind of sort of well, but we didn't know each other like super well at that point. But we ended up talking for like 2 hours, just laughing. And it was just such a great time. And I think that was like the moment that I was like, Mike, like this girl is going to be like my best friend for the next, like for the rest of my life. I knew like, we just had this great connection, and you know, even though she was Kathy's friend, it was just like so easy to talk to her and so easy to just like hang out with her, and that was the moment I knew.
That was good. That was good.
Lisa's fucking great. I'm sorry, Lisa's crazy.
So my first memory of her, like, it's pretty much the same thing. Like, really, my first one was like over the phone when she helped me with the iPod. But then after that, it was the whole Lisa situation. Like, I remember, I feel like we had a good time, even though she was a mess. She was going through a really rough time. But me and Evie, we were just chilling. We were bonding.
Yeah.
Like, we were bonding over the suffering that Kathy was dealing with.
And honestly, I wasn't a very good friend, sister to Kathy at that time, because I really did not like Lisa. At that point, I gave Lisa a chance at first, but after that incident, it just went downhill quick, and I was like, I do not want to mess with this girl. And Evan was just always my hype man, because I'm a nice person, but I can see a lot of rude comments under my breath. And if I have someone there laughing at my jokes, I just keep going. And Evan was always there laughing at my jokes. So I just keep saying like borderline mean comments.
So what is something that annoys you about the other person?
So Kathy, she used to do this thing, right? Where you talking to her, like you telling her a lot of details about an issue or just something that you're really happy about, and you know we're having a good conversation, and you know after I'm done saying what I'm saying, Kathy will look up and be like, huh? And you didn't hear any of it? Like she does this thing where like it looks like she's listening, like she'll be looking at you, paying attention to you. And then, like, once the conversation is done, she won't know anything that happened.
Let me add, because Kelly's always done this, and what bothers me the most is that, like, after you've spilled your heart out for, like, 10 minutes, and after you're done, like, you realize she hadn't heard anything you said, and you're like, you know what, never mind. And then she gets mad at you for not repeating this whole long story. And she's like, Evie, just do it. Like, what do you do? Evie, whatever. Why are you getting mad? I'm like, I'm not mad, Gabby. I'm a little frustrated, but I'm not mad. And now she's mad at you.
I have a little bit of an ADD.
So something that annoys me about Evie,
nothing. So you can't think of it.
I got something that annoys me about Ebony.
Can I go with my thing that annoys me about Ebony? I have 2 things.
Okay. Which one are you thinking?
you stick with what?
No, we're going both of them. Okay, the first thing I hate about Ebony.
Hate?
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna say I hate it. So I don't even know if I hate this. Ebony, up until like recently, is the worst hugger. She is the very worst hugger. You could be crying, and she'll reach out to you like this, and then give you, like, after like holding you for like half a second, she'll like pat you on the back, like, okay, you know, it's over, and you just know it's like you're at the Oscars and you start hearing that like music that like telling you that this needs to end. Her pat on the back is like, okay, this needs to end soon. Like, and then you just leave feeling so sad. Like I
don't realize that I'm doing that. Like I thought my hugs were good until
it's not a true embrace. Okay, Kathy, I just want to do a little presentation. This is how a normal person hugs. Like, okay. Oh. Right? This is how Ebony hugs. Go ahead, come at me. She doesn't. Do you see? She's not coming close, and then she's like.
It's more like a.
And it's annoying.
But in my heart, like I'm really giving you a full, you know, heartfelt hug.
That's a terrible.
Even though it may not seem like that, but you know, in my heart, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it.
What annoys me about Ebony is the way she drinks water.
I was gonna say that. Between those two.
Ebony, I cannot stand how you drink water. It's especially cold water. I hate the way it's at like
Water just tastes so good.
it's water, and even if she just drank a bottle of water, if you give her a crisp, cold glass of water, she will drink it as if she hasn't had water in months. It's disgusting. It bothers the crap out of it.
And like, I mean, like, let me tell you the fun. Abby drinks it. And she drinks it to the point where, I mean, like, she needs to gasp for air because she's been drinking so much of it. So, like, it's just so cold. And I get it, you know, when you have a nice, cold, crisp cup of water, I get it. You don't want to let it go. But Ebony never wants. It doesn't. I don't get it. I don't get it.
The thing about it though, sometimes when the water is cold and you're just thirsty, oh, it's the best feeling in the world. You can feel the water just go down your throat, go down your body.
What kind of like drowning drink the water? Actually, the one thing that annoys me about both of them is that they cry. Evie doesn't cry. She's just very sensitive about things I don't understand. I cannot connect with. I don't need any example. She just really sensitive. Ebony, she cries all the time. She cries. She's very emotional. She cried at
Hey, no, you can't. No, you're giving several things. No, you're just. You already said already. You already said like 3 things. Okay, right? Okay, so I'm sensitive. Apparently, I'm sensitive. Fine, whatever. If it's my turn to say what I find annoying about Kathy, and I think it is.
You already did.
No, I piggybacked back off of Ebony and just agreed with her and didn't have my own. Let me think. What annoys me about Kathy? I've lived with Kathy for a long time, so there are plenty of things. I'm just trying to pick one good one. Cause oh my god, she's so freaking annoying. Oh god. Okay.
Okay, give me a hug.
Okay. The thing that annoys me the most about Kathy is that, like, Kathy says I feel too much. I barely have too many feelings. I get that. But Kathy has this thing where she just doesn't get feelings.
No, you will.
So I'll get angry at Kathy if she does something like, okay, Kathy just, you know, like bleached one of my brand new shirts. And I'll rightfully still get upset. And Kathy will look at me so appalled, like, why are you mad? I didn't do it on purpose. And like, I guess if you don't do something on purpose, you're not allowed to get mad. Like, I've never got that concept. But she'll look at me like I'm crazy, like, you know I didn't do it on purpose. I'm like, yeah, I know. She's like, then why are you mad? And I'll look at her and be like, what the hell are you talking about? You ruined this. Like, why am I not allowed to be mad?
Okay, low-key, I mean, you and I both agree that she's very sensitive.
Why are you doing that?
Hey, so who takes the longest to get ready?
Kathy.
Absolutely Kathy. 100% Kathy.
I don't actually take very long to get ready, to be 100% honest. If I know what I'm wearing, I can get myself ready really quickly. So can Ebony. Kathy changes about 4 times every time, it's whatever.
No.
But hold on, let me
please, let me finish real quick.
But my issue is with them as not the people in terms of getting ready, but in terms of pre-drinking. They like marathon pre-drink. Pre-drink is just literally pre-drink. You're supposed to drink and then go out somewhere else to drink, right? They, like, pre-drink is just everything for them. There have been so many times we go out at like 1 a.m. and here where we live, bars usually close at 2. So we do like that 1 hour, you know, just hopping around as quickly as possible because they like to pre-drink for hours.
Okay guys, thanks for watching. That was the end of part 1 of the best friend tag.
And before we let you go, we just wanted to give you a little bit more information about our channel. It's actually called Black Girl Dating Diaries. And it's basically going to be all about our experiences out there in the dating world. You know, we want to just share, you know, what we go through because we know you guys struggle and we struggle so much as well. So we want to let you know that you're not alone out there in the dating world. And if you have any concerns, questions, need advice or anything, you know, shoot us up, hit us up, let us know what's going on and we'll try to help you. And if y'all can help us, you know, we're kind of struggling out there. So, you know, give us a call.
Or send us an email.
Yeah, so we're best friends. Me and Kathy have known each other for about 10 years. We met our freshman year in college. And then 3 years later, Evie came to our same college too. And then once I met her, like we all just became so cool. Like, you know, we were having a good time and we just became best friends from, you know, pretty much the moment she came to our school. And it's just been flourishing from there.
Yeah.
And just to know, me and Kathy are sisters, so we've known each other for 25 years.
Yeah. About more or less.
As long as she's been.
I'm 25.
Yeah.
So comment, like, and subscribe below. Thanks, guys. Bye, guys.